Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all staying safe. Today I'll be showing you how I made this crossbody bag. I think it's perfect for beginners, like if this is your first time crocheting a bag, so I hope this video helps. For this project I used 2 skeins of macrame cord, a 5mm hook, and 6 stitch markers. Start by creating a loop and chaining 25. Then begin single crocheting into the second stitch and put a stitch marker on the first stitch you make. Single crochet until the end of the row. The last stitch, add 3 more single crochets, so you should have 4 single crochets in the last stitch. Turn your work upside down, then single crochet across until the end of the row. I hope that makes sense. In the last stitch, add 2 more single crochets, so you should have 3 single crochets in this last stitch. Your stitches all the way from the stitch marker to your current stitch. You should have 52 in total. Start by moving the stitch marker 1 down, so to the left. Then do a slip stitch where you removed the stitch marker. Turn your work, then begin single crocheting into the second stitch. Put a stitch marker on the first stitch you made, then continue single crocheting to the stitch marker on the other side. Okay, so I'll show you the process one more time. Remove the second stitch marker and move it to the left. Then slip stitch where you removed the stitch marker. Chain 1, turn your work and begin single crocheting into the second stitch and single crochet until the end of the row. The first stitch marker marks the end of the row, and the second stitch marker marks where you'll be slip stitching. Repeat this step until the bag is your desired height. Mine was 27 rows, which is 8 inches. Now count 7 stitches from the beginning of your 28th row and put a stitch marker on the 7th stitch. Then count 13 rows from the stitch marker and put another stitch marker there on the 13th stitch. For the other side, you really don't need to count any stitches, just align the two sides and put stitch markers in the same spots on the other side. Just watch what I'm doing. Start your row as usual, then single crochet until you reach the first stitch marker. Then chain 13, and then in the second stitch marker do a single crochet and continue single crocheting until the third stitch marker. Then once you've reached the third stitch marker, chain 13 again. Then in the fourth stitch marker, do a single crochet and continue single crocheting until the end of the row. Repeat this process twice, so you should have 2 rows for the handle. Then you want to slip stitch at the end, chain 1, cut your yarn and secure. So you're done with the entire body of the bag. Create a loop and chain 3. Single crochet into the second stitch without pulling up a loop. Then single crochet into the last stitch as well. So you should have 3 loops on your hook. Then pull the hook out of the last 2 loops, then pull up a loop into the first one. Then put your hook into the second loop and pull up a loop. Do the same thing with the third loop. Put your hook into the third loop and pull up a loop. Count how many times I said loop. Repeat this until the handle or the strap, the bag strap, is 28 inches. Now this last part is optional, but I decided to add this purse hardware, but you can just attach your handle straight onto the bag without the hardware. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and let me know what else you want me to make for you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.